How to zoom in on the timeline in Davinci Resolve 18. There are a few different tools for zooming in on the timeline, and if you don't know where the timeline is, it is right here. So you have your video clips and your audio clips, and here are the tools. So you have full extent zoom, detail zoom, custom zoom, and then you have zoom out and zoom in, and then a little buttony bit. So the first tool that we are going to be looking at is zoom in and zoom out, and it's pretty simple. You press the plus to zoom in and then the minus to zoom out, and then you can hold on to this middle bit and move it how you want. And the reason why I did this one first is because the other ones are going to be a lot easier to explain once you know this. So now we've got full extent zoom, if you want to use the full name, and if, let's say, you zoom in loads, full extent zoom just resets it. So no matter how much you zoom out, you're like, oh, I can't be arsed. Just press it, fully resets back to normal. But, to the normal one that you're at. But then you have to go and move this back to how it was if you are going to do that. Because it could be really annoying. You zoom it all out from your perfect spot, and then when you press full extent zoom, it zooms it back. But then you realise that you have to remove it back again anyway. So our next tool is detail zoom, and if you go on the bit that you want and then press on detail zoom, it will zoom in on that specific point, and then if you zoom out you can do it again. But this does not affect the zoom in and zoom out bit at all, as you can see. Like, so if I detail zoom there, and then if I press the full extent zoom, you can see on here that it just does not affect it at all. Next tool we have is called custom zoom, and it's this end one here. If, let's say, you have detailed zoom in, custom zoom will zoom it back out, just exactly like the full extent zoom. Well, that was it's the opposite actually, because that zooms in and then this one zooms out. So this one can be quite important. It's the one that I use the most. So detail zoom and then custom zoom is the one that I use the most. And if you enjoyed this video, I'd recommend checking out this one right here, which is how to use the tools on the edit page in Davinci Resolve 18.